The Service, written by Shargri Gona. Anne's whole world is turned upside down when she uncovers the true meaning behind existing. Nothing is as it seems with the Service pulling all the strings. Anne may not be as special as she thought. As the sun rose, Anne got ready for her day. She put on her school uniform, which was a lightweight, one-piece jumpsuit in gray, with black stripes running down the garment. She put on specialized knee and elbow pads that improved mobility and strength. As she stood admiring herself in the mirror, she hid her opal bracelet beneath her sleeve. Anne headed down to the study hall. It was on the other side of the campus, and was one of the only places that had greenery. The walk calmed her anxiety about Rob not returning to her room last night. Thinking to herself, he must just be busy studying for his exam. Trying to beat me, eh? Being extra motivated, she arrived at the study hall, ready to begin her history studies about the continent. The study hall was a giant tunnel filled with desks and a few small cafeteria carts. At this point, Rob was not responding to any of Anne's messages, but Graham was, and he was all too eager to meet up with her. Anne placed a box on the table and swiped up in the air with both arms. A projected screen appeared from the box. It looked like a digital book. She swiped right to flip a page, landing on a map of the world. It only had 3 borders in different colors: North and South America in green, Greenland in gray, and the rest of the world in orange. Soon after, Graham marched towards Anne. As Graham sat in front of Anne and took out his gear, Anne shifted her gaze over to him for a brief second, only to continue to flip through the pages of her book. Graham waved his hands for a bit, trying to get Anne's attention. Receiving no audible response, he started his work also, but just after a few minutes, he couldn't take the silence. He tried asking Anne some questions to try and start a conversation.
Last one. I'm pretty much ready. Just using this as an opportunity to review everything. How about you? Where are you? Are you ready for the final?
Do you ever wonder why we're in Greenland and not on one of the mainlands?
They agreed in 2172 that Greenland would be where humanity maintains key resources. Its climate has gotten very agreeable.
Makes you feel important.
You make me feel important.
Really, Graham? With all our exams coming up?
Relax. It was just a joke.
It was about as funny as a decaying carcass.
Jeez. That bad?
Let's just continue. Anne read the blurb under the map, stating that the world, as she knew it, was united by world governments in 2042. A referendum was held where 73% of all people voted to share the world's resources and help lift billions out of poverty. Although the lack of borders resulted in billions of people gaining wealth and prosperity, social mobility was now not possible. I wonder what happened to Australia.
The book has a chapter on it, I think.
Graham flips through the hologram pages, revealing a chapter on Oceania.
Here's a video we can watch.
Graham rotated the hologram, revealing a 3D video of a globe, and pressed play. The video focused on the continent formerly known as Oceania. They learned that it was used for the world's storage of nuclear waste. According to the book, all the citizens were well compensated and given the ability to live anywhere in the world. We sent our garbage there?
Before we developed Tamium, we used uranium and other carbon fuels. And I guess all the waste had to go somewhere. I think they used to store it in pools and had various capture techniques. But after a while, they just had nowhere to store it. And it started to leak into the earth. So putting it halfway around the world seemed like the right solution.
And the radiation and pollution has
killed everything on the island.
So the whole island is uninhabited?
I think they have remote bots. They used to dig new sites if that counts. The land is large and should be able to sustain humanity for thousands of years. And it's so remote, it's not an issue.
All the people are gone?
Probably. I doubt people could survive all the radiation.
I don't know how I feel about all of this.
Yeah, I get it. But we know most of this already. How about a trip to the track for a quick run?
You're really of no help. I guess I'll finish up by myself later. Let's go. You know I can always go for a run. Anne and Graham get up to leave the study hall and make their way to the track. After running for a few minutes, Graham walked over to sit on the bleachers. Anne joined him after an hour. Are you okay? You don't want to run?
No, I don't need to.
Do you know about that class where everyone is perfect?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Who are they? How can we possibly compete? I think I can take them.
Be yourself, Anne. You have nothing to worry about. You are perfect. And you are perfect for me.
Yo! Did I not tell you earlier?
Sorry.
Please stop saying that I'm perfect.
I have known you for about 4 years now. You haven't done poorly on any test or exam. In fact, you somehow have more than 100% on your cumulative grade.
You could too if you studied.
You haven't taken a second to look around.
Yes, all the people here are quite good.
I heard there are 4 other training facilities just like this.
And when we complete our testing next month, we can live anywhere except the Americas.
I've read of a place called Mexico. It's warm. The water there is green.
The Americas cap their population at 500 million. It's split pretty evenly between the North and South. They've been able to keep this up for 20 years. It seems they figured out population control.
Is the rest of the world population growing?
Not really. Kids have to go through the service, and through it, we can build our lives almost anywhere in the world. The service provides us with the opportunity to make something of ourselves.
I can't imagine leaving Greenland. All I know is this land. I wish they would let us stay here.
There are only skyscrapers here. You would be living in a dorm your whole life.
All I know is this place. There's nowhere I'd rather be than here, with you.
Did I not ask you to cut that out?
I would be happy to. But also, why do you get so mad at the truth?
Shut up. Also, do you remember Fran? He sort of disappeared last year. No trace left.
You liked him, didn't you?
More of a fascination, really. He was so different, but I barely remember him.
Almost feels like a dream when I try to remember anything to do with Fran.
I wonder where he is now. I wish I could reach him, but they change your number once you move from the compound.
We can try to sneak into the admin building and see if they have any records on him.
Sneak in? Are you crazy? They're tracking you at all times.
We can also just finish our studies and receive our placements without question. Nobody's tracking me or you.
They have trackers in all the people on the island. Every single person is tracked within the map.
You really think that? You sound like you have been talking to Caitlin. She's into some crazy conspiracy theories. Try to read some non-fiction. It may be better for your brain and processor.
Whatever. Anyway, I tried looking into my parents recently.
That's neat. When was the last time you were with them?
I don't think I can remember them. The service has given me everything, and I've been outperforming on every task I've been asked. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. Graham didn't have his usual smile. In fact, he was quite serious.
I was thinking about this quite a lot recently. That's great for you. But who are our parents?
It's in a file somewhere. I haven't really thought about it, but I know I have parents. I've met them.
Just try to think. How come everyone here is amazing, but somehow some of the users are more perfect than the next person? We don't have the illnesses we read about. The planet is large and travel is instant. But we have never left Greenland. None of us have ever left the island.
One thing at a time. Please. Just so you know, they are tracking you. Take a look for yourself. Anne navigated her personal assistant, and a hologram popped out. She entered a complex series of codes in a specific order, which revealed an admin console. After navigating a few pages, Anne swiped up to reveal a map of Greenland, with various dots scattered all over the island. You see these dots? Each dot is 20,000 people. Graham examined the map. He clicked on one of the dots. The dot zoomed in to show a breakdown of the people in that group.
Wow! How did you even find us? And look! There's so many people. I wonder how they keep track of everything, though. Where's the data captured and where would it be processed? I wonder if anyone is using this. Do you think administration is watching this?
I don't know about any of that. But look, they have a special marker for me and the rest of the top 10 students from this year. Everyone is visually grouped based on their marks. After listening to Anne, Graham tried to change the subject.
It's a bit late now. Maybe we can see if the cafe is less busy. Maybe we can grab something before it closes.
I could eat. Thank you for listening to The Service, written and dictated by Shargri Gona. The next chapter will be released soon. And don't forget, The Service always provides perfect smiles.